It wasn't until 1952 when William Elder died from eating bananas and cheese that people turned to Roberta Elder as the cause.
His daughters, Annie Pearl and Fannie Mae, had already died mysteriously in the house with Roberta. The coroner, who examined both of those bodies as well as William, suspected something sinister. He looked to arsenic as the culprit. He then alerted police, who looked into Roberta. Roberta and William married and she took on his 5 children. After only 3 were left, William got violently ill at work. The doctor was called and he was treated. The doctor told Roberta to stay in touch in case anything got worse. Roberta treated William with milk of magnesia, the very same thing that his 2 daughters were treated with. Ironically, each deceased member had a life insurance policy taken out by Roberta. This led police to go exhume the bodies of Annie Pearl and Fannie Mae. Trace evidence of arsenic was found and Roberta was arrested. It was discovered in investigations that she may have started doing this all the way back in 1924. These were all people that lived with her at some point and alleged victims. The list is her first child and then her next, her common-law husband, John Woodward, then her 13-year-old son, the step-grandson of her next partner, James Crane, her cousin and then her mother, James Crane, William Elder's first wife, and an older woman named Nora. Roberta claimed her innocence but was sentenced to life instead. She escaped the death penalty because the law prevented being executed due to circumstantial evidence. Serial offenders like this were rarely women or black. In spite of this, the story failed to get national attention, and it left the victims without their stories being told because nobody cared enough to tell them. The same year of her prosecution, another woman would do something similar in Alabama. Nanny Doss, the giggling granny whom I've covered, was suspected of taking the lives of 11 family members. Her widespread national attention overshadowed the loss at the hands of Roberta. Roberta got parole in 1964 and died in Rome, Georgia in 1977.